Hey guys, this is Rusty 78609 at a BLM north of a Bureau of Land Management campsite north of Socorro, New Mexico. It is about 4:15 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. This is May the 23rd, 2017, and I've got a Band-Aid on Shaky Jake on the mic. Okay, but what I'm going to talk about today is, had a viewer ask a good question. Says, Rusty, why don't you do a video on how you level your pickup for camping in your camper top? Well, old Rusty's going to show you. You may hear a little wind. It's not much. It's not that bad, but you may hear a little. But I do have the Band-Aid on for those of you that are going to ask. But the step one is try to find a place that's reasonably level for your campsite first. Okay, that's step one. This one is reasonably level, okay? So then you get this very inexpensive level. This thing right here is what's called a bubble level. When that bubble is in the center, your pickup or whatever is perfectly level. As you can see, observe, bubble is right in the middle, very close on that particular spot. If you move it to another spot, it will be a little bit different. So what you have to do, if it's like that, where you see that like a half a bubble off, that is okay. You can live with that, all right? And so having said that, we'll go over here. Assuming that the bubble level showed that you were high on the other side. Let's say the bubble was pointing to the right. Okay, that means you got to come up on the left. Okay, so if the bubble is off to the right, then you need to come up on this side. So what you do is, you see these little levelers I've got here? Also, my 5-gallon water can is worth its weight in gold out here. Anyway, those little yellow things are called tri-levelers. They've got 3 different heights. I'll show you how they work. You'll be able to visualize it more if I turn it like that. You got one low one about 1 inch higher, and one about 2 inches higher. And you just put that right up there, one under each wheel. Back up on it if you just need a little bit. Back up just on the first thing, a little more for this one, a little more for that one. And that's all there is to it. And if you're kind of, you know, you're not just all the way up on one side, you'll figure it out. You know, you just kind of play with it for a while, and you'll get your truck reasonably level. And I've got 2 of them, one for 2 wheels, and that's all you need. Now, I've used rocks before, and that's great. But unfortunately here and the other places I've camped, sometimes rocks of the right size are hard to find, okay? So I bought those. I think they were like $29 off of, I don't know, probably Amazon. It seemed like I get a lot of stuff from there. But we are still here, and that's how you level the vehicle. Step one is get this little lovely device. You can get them at Walmart or somewhere. They're really cheap, and when I was full-time RVing, I had this same level. The reason is I've seen every kind of bubble level you can get, and they all work, all right? Why not just get one of these? When the bubble's in the center, you're perfectly level, so don't worry about spending a lot of money on levelers, all right? You could actually do it with a glass of water, but I'm not going to get into that. But here we are, guys. The adventure continues. I'm very excited. The next thing I may do, I'm thinking about it, is I may, M-A-Y, add solar to my vehicle, and 2, I may get me a 12-volt refrigerator, because I think that I can do all of that for less than what I would have spent on the Scamp by far, okay? But here we are, guys, and I know there's probably a little wind in the mic, but I do have the Band-Aid on. But I've been here for 2 days. I have not left here, and I have not seen another human being at all right? Obviously, this is a free Bureau of Land Management campsite. It is north of Socorro, New Mexico, about, I want to say 10 to 12 miles or so. As you're going north on I-25, you would take, I don't know what exit, but you turn left. But you can find it on free camping sites. And it's okay. I mean, I wouldn't want to stay here in the summer. I wouldn't want to stay here at all, okay? So enough said about that. Let me zoom a little bit here. Give you a look at the mountains. Anyway, I'll give you a little view and you can listen to the wind blowing the mic. That's no additional charge, no additional charge. And here we go, guys. Y'all saw this view how many times? A dozen. But we're fixing to move tomorrow. I'm fixing to move over to Grants, and I'm going to go from Grants over to Flagstaff. And maybe next week sometime I'm going to go buy a solar place in Flagstaff and possibly get solar installed. And at that moment I will immediately order me a 12 volt ARB 37 quart refrigerator, freezer, and I will not have to buy ice or wag a 60-pound ice chest anymore. And I have to tell you, how do you spell relief? S-O-L-A-R. All right, that is no doubt about that. You know, I didn't think I would ever really look for, but I'm not going to get suitcase. No. I'm going to have them mount the solar on top of the camper top, so I don't have to move it in and out. Now, I may have it set up so you can adjust it, but I'm not. Well, that's enough about the solar. The topic for the day, folks, is this. Leveling your camper, your vehicle, your trailer, whatever, just use a bubble level like that. If you have an RV, one of the best places I found, or most level places inside the RV, was right next to the kitchen sink. And I would always set the bubble level there, and then I would fool around outside until I got it pretty close. But anyway, this is Rusty 78609 camping in his Lear camper. Oh, I got to zoom, don't I? A little close up there, wasn't it? Zoom down here. There we go. There's my Ram pickup, Casablanca. The White House, right here, guys. Notice there's some solar right there. Boy, that stuff helps. That's Reflectix. Buy it real cheap. And I stick it on there with painter's tape, because painter's tape does not leave any residue, okay? Duct tape does. But if you've got a compass and you know where west is, you can avoid a lot of problems. But anyway, here we go, guys. I'm going to finish the video, let you listen to the wind one more time. And you guys have a good day. I'll be moving into Grants tomorrow. And this is the inside of this luxury. Look at all it. Look upon my wealth, ye mighty, and weep. How about it, guys? So good. It's okay so far, guys. No complaints here. So that's my new thing, huh? From New Mexico, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 quarts a day will not hurt you. Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth several times a day. It relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. You will feel better and live longer. And what else? We've drank water. We've breathed in through our nose. Stretch, walk. Keep your health, folks, because the adventure continues. Again, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, amigos. Vaya con Dios. Hasta luego. Until tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.